It's hard for everyone to understand now how many world championships WWE have. I mean, Monday Night Raw right now has the World Heavyweight Championship, and SmackDown has the WWE Championship and this blue monstrosity. Depends on which show it is. It can be blue, it can be red. It keeps changing colors. It's really hard for everyone to understand, but it's actually a lot more simple than you think, and I'll explain you how. Also in this video, we're gonna talk about CM Punk. I'm just gonna keep milking that cow. No wonder I'm a big fan of Brock Lesnar. We're also going to talk about a new WWE Rule, 2 possible new World Heavyweight Champions, WrestleMania 40, and so much more. Welcome back to Greatness of Wrestling. Welcome back to Greatness of Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing today? I want to start this video by talking about these 3 World Heavyweight Championships. It's really hard for everyone to understand how many world titles do we have right now. But historically speaking, it's actually not as hard as you believe. Anytime we got a unification match in the WWE, it would basically mean that it's literally just a 1 championship, no matter if it's physically 2 titles. So to put it simply, the Universal Championship got swallowed by the WWE title, which basically means it's just a 1 championship, and the Universal Championship kinda doesn't exist. And historically speaking, WWE just about now should introduce a new design for the WWE title. Call it WWE Championship, Undisputed WWE Championship, whatever the case may be, you get the idea. What doesn't make sense though is that it's no longer the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Because see people, to be undisputed you have to hold every major WWE championship. That's how it works in sports. Well, since we got a new world title, Roman Reigns is no longer the undisputed champion, he's a unified champion. Now obviously things can change, but like I've said, historically speaking, it's just a 1 championship right now. It got me thinking about what could be next. What kind of championship design are we going to get? This championship reveal basically told us and the WWE, probably look at that proud face, that you can't go wrong with a classic. We keep hearing about the Winged Eagle title, so I feel like something similar to the Winged Eagle title with a modern twist would actually be the best idea for the WWE, because the fans would absolutely love it.
Is 16 more times than this fat guy has ever gotten screwed in his life.
Let's talk about CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen. My man was on Raw, my man was in Impact Wrestling. I don't know what's happening, but it seems like he's trying to grow relationships in professional wrestling, you know, something that he avoided for so many years. Fightful Select says that they have sources within WWE who believe CM Punk would have never been brought back by Vince McMahon, but with Triple H in charge, it's at least possible, no matter how unlikely it may be. I mean, apparently he was backstage and they had a conversation recently, but sounds like he'll be back in AEW soon. Wild time seeing Punk possibly mending fences with Jericho, Triple H, and The Miz after he was so inflammatory to all parties, whether legit complaints or not. We don't have any knowledge about any meeting with the Elite though. I just read that from Cage Side Seats. Now, I know, that's what I'm talking about. People don't realize how big of a deal that is. It seems like CM Punk is trying to make it right and end beefs with anyone he had. In my opinion, the most likely scenario is a return to AEW, and the first rivalry being with Chris Jericho. Now we all know they don't really get along. We've seen a lot of roasts, not sure how many of it is work, how much of it is real, but I believe this is going to be the first rivalry. And if Chris Jericho is going to end up working with CM Punk, so much respect. An absolute team player, which, if the rumors are right, can't be said about the Elite. At this point, I mean, I could be wrong right here, it might be controversial, but if I was Tony Khan and the Elite would be acting this way, not willing to work with CM Punk, which we don't even know, these are just rumors, but if that's the case, I would be like, not my problem. I'm here to make money. I'm here to create good television. I'm here to sell tickets, make it work. And now we hear rumors about AEW having a brand split just so Elite and CM Punk could be on different shows. That's stupid.
Don't talk about your genitals. Shit, fuck, fag.
According to Wrestling Observer Live's Brian Alvarez, there is a new rule that WWE talent are not allowed to take pictures of their injuries, and there is an absolute you are not allowed to take pictures of any blood whatsoever. So really, weird because WWE just allowed talent to stream on Twitch, I believe, but now they're taking something away, which I guess it makes sense, kinda. It's still a, PG product, but basically Sheamus is very angry, I believe. Every time he would get bruises on his back, he would post a picture. Finn Balor posted a picture of his stitches, so I guess that's what WWE are talking about. Not sure why it's such a big deal, because every time they would post it, people would be like, wrestling's real, oh, so much respect. So it's like, I feel like that's kind of dumb.
Man, can you imagine how Trish looks in this?
On Oh You Didn't Know podcast, Road Dogg said WWE's brought in a new writer for Bray Wyatt. He added, so we'll see how all of that unfolds down the road. I don't know who wrote for Bray Wyatt. I was trying to be optimistic, man. I was like, I like the dude. He deserves the attention, the push, but all of this Uncle Howdy shit, can we just say it now? Once we got that crap, it was bad. It was horrendous. Literally one of the most disappointing WWE returns of all time. Maybe we were supposed to get a big reveal, but that dragged on for way too long. It was just too much. Fightful also says that Bray Wyatt has told people close to him that he's excited to make his return to WWE when he's able to. So thankfully, there's no beef between the WWE and Bray Wyatt, because that's what people were worried about. Maybe something's wrong. Maybe he didn't get injured and, he didn't work Bobby Lashley because he has a problem with the WWE. So thankfully, it seems like it's all good if the rumors are true. WrestleMania. Let's talk about WrestleMania 40. WrestleVotes told Give Me Sport that a Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes rematch is very much on the table to be the main event of WrestleMania 40 next year, and that's when Cody should definitely win. In my opinion, it should be earlier, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta sell those tickets. I understand why WWE are doing it. This time, Cody needs to enter with that remixed theme song, man, because if he's going to win, make it big. I still believe it was a big mistake. That's just my opinion. I do get where WWE are coming from. I just feel like they're wrong, just my opinion. No matter how you feel about it, you can make, good points in any scenario, but it's not gonna hit the same. An interesting what if. Last week's Wrestling Observer newsletter claims that as of last November, WWE's idea was to crown the new World Heavyweight Champion on night 1 of WrestleMania, with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre at the time labeled for the title match. A 3-way involving Cody Rhodes was also considered in case they got The Rock to face Roman Reigns. Now, if Cody would have won back then, not a huge problem, since, he wouldn't have lost against Roman Reigns, but The Rock dipped. So I guess it gives us a great idea on who are, the first ever World Heavyweight Champions. It's either Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre. Could be Cody, but that would be a big mistake. I don't feel like WWE could be that stupid. So it's either going to be Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre, which I can only assume Drew McIntyre is turning heel soon, and I can't wait because he lost a lot of momentum on SmackDown. He was barely doing anything. But anyway, people, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching this video. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.